The real issue is finding leveled ground in this house. Alright, let's see what we got. Clearly that's not it. That's not level. Clearly. The verdict was not well. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am here for another fitness check-in. And child, if struggle was a month, it would be February for me. Cause y'all, I ain't even gonna play with y'all. Your girl ain't work out but maybe 3 times this whole entire month. And that was on the pretty days that the Lord blessed us with. The struggle. Okay? The struggle. Now, I know y'all like, well, how the world you really about to come up here and be up here on some fitness stuff? Haha, glad you asked. Here's the thing. I'm here because I ain't even trying to flex like I am a fitness guru. Okay? What I am is bringing you relatable content on fitness, because I know there is another who is just like me, who would love to be slim thick, who would love to be able to be out here in these streets in the summertime with that nice summer body. However, I'm looking like wrapped up sausage at this moment. And it's okay. It is okay. I know that there are people out here who be grinding hard for an event, and then when the event get here, you just fall all the way off. So if you were that person, this is your video. This is your journey, because I'm showing you that it is okay to fall off. It is okay to not work out. Period. Start over and do it again. Because the issue is not just to slim down for an event. It is to make goals and lifestyles that you can keep the whole time. And clearly, what I have set forth for myself are not goals that I can keep all the time. Clearly. But we'll get into that. So here's the thing that I have noticed about myself. I am more prone to work out when it's pretty outside. I can be just as busy as I am on a rainy day. However, if it's pretty outside, I want to get outside. And so why not take a walk? I do feel that I do better working out, and I'm hoping that's how it was last year, that after working, when I want to kind of like not look at screens, if I go for that walk, that is my break from screens, and I do pretty good on that. Now when it's hot as I don't know what, I do have to wait a little bit later, but I do feel that I am most consistent in the summer. Go figure. Spring, summer, in the warmer months. So my issue is, how do I not be in here hibernating and be like Sandy Cheeks, eating all these food and sleeping, and then got to work extra hard in the summertime? Because your summer body is made in the winter. But the problem is, I don't be cooking in the winter. And I don't mean that literally. I don't be working out. So that's what we got to figure out. Okay? That's what we got to figure out. So, let me go ahead and give y'all some stats. Y'all ought to gain a whole pound, Jesus. And I mean, it is to be expected. I wasn't working out. I was eating what I wanted. I didn't care. And that's why that 1 pound crept across me and sat on my body. 219, y'all. 219.2 to be exact. But that is clothed. And so I am going to try again in the morning, before I have eaten anything, and unclothed like they do when they measure you for wrestling, and see if it's still 219. We shall see. I will include on the screen if 219 is still 219. Okay, I also have inserted my measurements. So I will do a B-roll of me doing my measurements as I read them off for you. So, my bust size is 47 inches. Y'all, I'm busty. We knew this. I know I only do videos mostly from here up, but they take over most of the screen, so I know you know they're there. I know you see them. They're there. I don't know that I will lose those as much. I do know that up here in this chest area is about all I can do. If anybody has a trick on how to reduce these just slightly, comment down below. And I don't mean a surgery, okay? All right. Not anything against surgeries. I just don't want a surgery. Waist. My waist is 45. I was eating all the snacks. I mean, it is what it is. My thighs is 27. And my chest, which is up in this area, my actual chest is 44. Now, typically when I actually am really working out super hard, right here in this area is the first to actually show me that, girl, you was putting in work. And I didn't gain that back as fast either, but I can tell some weight has been put back, and that's okay. So, I did a little research, you guys. And I wanted to see if there were other people out here like me who are struggling in February. And I actually came across an article about frustrations in fitness in February. And what I found was, I know you're not blinking. Okay. And what I found out was a lot of times, frustration and fall off and fitness fall offs in February is actually pretty normal. And a lot of that issue comes down to, as it's really getting into the heart of winter, you're having more gray days than you are having sunny days, which goes back to my point in the beginning when I said that I work out better when it's pretty outside. Hence, the 3 days that I went out, it was about 66, 70 degrees outside at the Bend 34. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going outside and working out nowhere or taking, my son already knows, we don't go to the park if it ain't at least 65. Say what you want, but I'm not about to be out there freezing. I'm not. We'll play inside. And so it's been really cold in February. We've had some 40s. We've had some 30s. It's been real brisk and crisp out there, and I wasn't about to go out there. And so when it's great, kind of like a day to day, I don't really have a lot of motivation, to want to do anything. And so it's very easy to sit in the house and watch Netflix versus doing an in-home workout. That happens to a lot of people. Most people also, in the article, it states that you go so hard starting January 1st. New year, new men. You going hard. I mean, you going. And then you come to February and you tired. And so you slack off. It happens. Also, a lot of people get a little discouraged when they're working out extra hard and them pant size ain't moving. But the thing of the matter is that pant size or that scale, which is why I do not weigh myself every day. I would not recommend. I don't even weigh myself weekly, really. I like to weigh myself once a month and hope to see a change. And for women, do not, and I probably shouldn't have done that, I'll check again, do not weigh when you know that you are expecting your period or you are on your period, because you do know that your body does hold water weight. If you were to weigh yourself on your period or leading up to your period and then weigh yourself, give yourself, dang, why the whole floor is vibrating right now. If I normally like to give myself at least 3 to 5 days before I weigh myself after my period and notice a difference. I actually hold a lot of water weight, to be honest. One of my measurements when I was on my period, I was weighing 223. Okay, I won't say a whole lot, that was exaggerating. I was 223, and then I weighed after, and it was like 218. And so notice, not a lot, but give me my 3 to 4 pounds, bruh. That wasn't real. Okay, it wasn't real. So be mindful of that when getting on the scale. But also another reason why you shouldn't look at the scale so much is because though the scale or your pant size may not be changing, now I do like to look at my pant size, but in the event that your pant size isn't changing, that's why it is good to keep your measurements together, because they should be you will lose inches before you lose weight a lot of times, or you'll drop the weight and then you'll get plateau, but your inches are still going down. And that's also why I look at the pants. But in the event that your pants aren't changing, look at how you feel. Do you feel like you have more energy? Are you more productive? Is your skin flourishing? Look at other things that are happening as a result of you being more fit. Now, Suge, I've been sluggish and sloth all month. You want to know why? Because sis ain't been working out. And whose fault is that? That would be me. And do remember that we are not doing these things to hit a goal per se, which is why I am not a fan of keto diets, which no shades at keto diets, but I do not want to do anything that I cannot continue to do long period. The only thing that I would do to fluctuate as far as eating is I do a right now I am giving up sweets, fast food, fried foods, and sugary drinks for 40 days for religious reasons. And so that's the only time that I do a big hard stop on things like that, but that is again for religious reasons. And honestly, I feel like it does, I mean, I'm doing it for religious reasons, but it is going to help me also overall as far as health as well. And honestly, I feel like sometimes challenges and things like that, like little short challenges to kind of give you a boost to kind of get you going, does help. But for me, just because me and my girls is about to do a challenge does not always mean that I'm going to stick with it. However, as of late in 2021, I have been going hard on challenges and completing them. So I don't know. But I do feel like if I'm doing something for Jesus, that I feel like, you know, I'm had to hold on to this because I'm doing this for Jesus. And so I do kind of keep that more on the strict and narrow for him. Also, a lot of times if you're noticing you're skipping workouts, it may be time for you to reevaluate your workout plan. Is it too hard? Is it too easy? Is it boring? Do you not like it? I do see, like I said, I told you in past videos that I do know that I am capable of working out hard. I can flip a whole tire. It's nothing. I do enjoy the soreness of it, like not fatigue and getting hurt, but I do like when I start a new workout and I wake up a little sore. I'm like, yeah, I worked out though. But at the same time, I do notice that when you go so hard for so long, that you don't want to do it anymore. You're tired, you rest your body, and it's really hard to get back on track. So I do recommend that you switch up your workouts. Don't do the same workouts all the time, and again, do workouts that you like. I'm going to have to find workouts that I like in the wintertime because honestly these at-home workouts is not working for me. And I know this is the new norm, but a lot of my issues, I feel uncomfortable jumping and hopping and all of that because I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment and I don't feel comfortable doing all that while I live on top of somebody. So that's not something I like to do. So I may have to resort in the wintertime doing a lot of maybe Zumba that doesn't require a lot of jumping, and maybe yoga and Pilates is a little more like, you know, you're doing what you got to do but you're not jumping if I'm unable to get in the gym. And make sure also sometimes you're up here, you're like I said, your body's extra sore and ain't nobody noticed that you have lost not a bit of weight. It'll piss you right off. But at the same time, you need to also realize that sometimes it's not all about you working out until your body is hurt, because you don't want to become fatigued. When you're fatigued, you're more susceptible to injuries. And so you don't want to be hurt. So you need to make sure that you are resting your body. So working out 7 days a week, like hardcore lifting, is really not well. You really do need to rest your body in between. I wouldn't say do legs every day. That's why I don't do full body every day. I separate the different structures of my body so that each section of my body is recovering. The only bad part is that there are a lot of exercise that doesn't, of course, going to incorporate your arms or your legs. Your cardio is going to do that. So you just have to be careful and try to make sure you do find time to rest. So if with cardio you're going to work your legs anyway, and they are going to be the most tired, but they're used to walking, so your calves will burn a little bit more. There's different parts of your legs that are going to burn. But I have felt muscle exhaustion before, and it is not pretty. I have never felt my muscles burn that bad in my whole entire life, which is why you will never catch me working with men who love to max out, because they care not about your legs. I'm not here for it. Let me work out with people that care. I'm not here for it. So make sure that you are doing workouts that are effective. I'm inefficient. So that goes back to rethinking that workout plan. Yeah, that is part of when I did my research. I was like, oh, so they other people out here that's just like me in the struggle in February. So what we about to do? So, my goal here is I'm gonna find me something. I pretty much might need to just stick to my yoga and Pilates, to really center my energy, because I do notice that as far as on a whole wellness, my mood and things are very triggered and not balanced like I would need them to do in the winter months. I realize that I am more moody, I'm more susceptible to be more moody, more easily irritated, maybe more sad whenever it is not as sunny outside, which is something that I will keep in mind also whenever buying my next place to live, that I need to be really careful that it has lots of windows and is really airy and free in the house and not so dark. I need to figure out a way to get cozy and clean and airy and bright in the same situation, because like I said, gray days don't go well for me. I don't want to say that there's depression. I haven't ever been diagnosed with that. I do feel like overall I am a very happy person, but I do notice that there is a change in my mood and productivity, and just wanting to be motivated to do things when I am gray and when there are gray days. But I do feel like that although my mood and my motivation may be down, I am able to push myself to get things done, because today I wasn't even in the mood. And I'm up here with you guys. So that's why I don't say that it is seasonal depression, because I am able to get out of bed. I am able to do things. I am going to shower. I may not be cute like right now, but I am going to do what I got to do. So yeah. So with that in mind, I think I might want to stick to on the gray days, doing more yoga, doing more Pilates, things that cause you to breathe and center yourself and things of that sort, because I am killing two birds with one stone. I'm helping my mental health as well as fitness health as well. So that might be something you guys may want to check out as well. And I already know that with these no sweets, no fried foods, no going out to eat, that there will be a change in my weight. So I'm hoping from there that will keep me pushing on, and it'll be something that I will continue to keep on. And also as far as food goes, I don't know what I was about to say there. Moving on. So, and I am increasing my water intake. I did struggle with that also in this last month. So I have been cutting up lemons and putting that in my water, hoping to help that finish this nice jug I done bought for $20. I need to drink this water. So yeah. Comment down below if you are still here, if you struggled this month, and if you did struggle and you got back on the straight and narrow, let me know what you did. So I hope you guys have a better March. Spring is on the way, and remember that it is okay if you fall off. You just try again the next day. And if you ain't did good all month like me, sis, it is fine. We still have another day, another month to try again. I hope this was helpful to you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.